Hey, how are you? In this video, I'm going to go over the My Profile section of the dashboard. So right in the middle at the very top, go ahead and click on My Profile. And right from the beginning, I want to point out that if you ever want to delete your account for any reason, you don't need to ask us. Just come over here and click Delete Your Account, and it will ask you, are you sure? And you better be sure, because if you click that, all the records of everything that you have with us are going to be completely gone. Now, some of the other things that you can view from this page, you can view your current plans. So if you have any add-ons like the Expo Facilitator, that's right here. If you, for some reason you don't want the facilitator anymore and you want to save the $19.99 a month, honestly, we don't care. We hope that you like it. We think it's valuable, but if you don't want it, click cancel. If you want to upgrade, if you're using employee tracking from, like for example here, this is 5. If I want to change this to 10 or a higher level plan, I can hit cancel, and then I can go back, and then I can go into my premium packages and pick a different plan. Some of the other things that you can do here in the profile, and this is really the most important functionality of what you do here in the profile, is managing your address and your location PIN code, and that's really it. So let's go ahead and click on edit for a second, and we're going to come in here. Now, I want you to understand that the timeinator for my protection, to make sure that people don't try and use their subscription in multiple locations, will only function within 200 meters of the address here. So if you want to work on it at home, you have to change the address to be able to view the cooking screens in the super user. Okay, but you have to be careful about that, because if you do that, you might knock your stores off. So that's for my protection, and I apologize for that, but we have to have that in place. Now, the other thing that's important is sometimes the street address that you actually have for your business doesn't quite line up with where you actually are geographically, especially if you're in a mall or in some huge shopping center. Maybe you're more than 200 meters away from where Google thinks that address is. And if you want this to function, well, how are you going to know what Google thinks? Well, if you just click this little icon here, it opens up a geo tracker, and it tracks your exact location. That's why I said in the demo, click allow locations. It needs this to function. Now, say you're in like a mall or a shopping center and it's just a little bit off, right? Something like that. Okay. Or even coming out of a BlueStacks demo, the address that BlueStacks puts in is not always your home address. It's like a server address or something. But anyway, if you need this to track you and you don't know what to put in here or put in here, just click this little icon right here and it will just find you. I'm going to click it and watch the way it moves. Boom. See? It just found us. And it'll put in what Google thinks it needs, and you can just go ahead and hit save. And at that point, when you click update, then you'll be able to log into your cook screens and everything will function. Now, the code that's super important here is this location PIN code. So it's important that you have this for logging in to your super user, okay? And you'll see that in the super user video. But you can edit this if for some reason you need to. If somebody figured it out and you want to change it because an employee has it, whatever, just follow whatever the validation is here and you can edit it. Now, the one thing that's fixed is the email. You cannot change this. This is the email address that you used, and that's why it was important that you picked a good one. If you need to, you can edit your company name. You can change your telephone information. Another thing that's really cool that you can do from this screen is each tablet, if you want to use multiple tablets in your locations, remember, it's free to have as many tablets as you want for your membership. It's unlimited. It doesn't cost anything extra. So if you want them to sound differently, You can make one tablet sound one way, and you can click select cooking sound on any of the tablets individually. And if you want it to sound like the Jetsons cartoon, or if you want it to sound like Taco Bell. So there's lots of different sounds that you can pick from. Just make sure that it's something that you can live with. There's some that are less obnoxious than others, and that helps on the nerves sometimes. I'm so used to the default sound. That's what I always keep them set to in restaurants that I work in. So anything that you update, make sure that you take note of any pin location changes so that you can log in. But remember, if you can't remember, you can always just come back in here and change it again, and make sure that you click update. If you do anything in here that you don't want to save, just go ahead and back out of it. And if it says, would you like to update your changes, go ahead and click no. Now, that's really all I have for you. So we're going to go ahead and return to the dashboard. And don't forget, if you have any questions of any kind, you can always contact us via our support. I'm going to go ahead and click it here so you can see kind of what it looks like, even though it will have its own video. And you can send a question to us, and we're good about answering those within about 24 hours. You can also visit us on the website at minute24.com and go to our contact us form and send us a message. And if you need to, we can set up a time to even meet in Zoom online, but you'll have to do it and ask us through one of those two resources. Anyway, we hope you enjoy using the app, and good luck with your setup. Have a great day.